Taylor, your resistance insurrection is at an end. You can't even get through the bit without laughing. Taylor, the resistance will not be reborn. The First Order will crush out the brightest sparks of rebellion all across the galaxy. Taylor! Greg! If you do not compose yourself as a First Order officer of the First Order, you will be assigned to the brig!
Audio listeners, for a little bit of context, I am in my Hoth jacket while Michael
and your resistance scum jacket, an outfit of the traitors all across the galaxy, as bright orange as the fire within your hearts. But we will stomp it out. We will conquer all systems that rise up against the First Order! And this is the Rexin Around Show. Hi, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode. Do these headphones work?
We're going to find out.
I think they should.
I was supposed to say more jokes.
These ones don't work. Should we have tested that before we did this?
I should. Well, I don't know which one.
No, it's not plugged
You
in.
just got to plug it in.
I was supposed to say more jokes for Taylor, and I couldn't stop
Greg,
laughing.
you said 0 jokes.
I couldn't stop laughing.
Greg, I think you got Taylor.
The rolling of the R, dude, it always gets me. I was supposed to insult Taylor, and my one opportunity that Taylor gave me authorization to insult him, and I missed it.
Couldn't do it. Wow. Hi, guys. Welcome to another episode of the Rexin Around Show. I'm your host, Michael, and I am joined, I would say as always, but Taylor took 6 months off.
Sorry.
With my co-hosts, Greg and Taylor.
Hi,
Hi,
that's
guys.
us.
Hi.
Welcome back, Taylor. Where have you been?
I've been working.
Doing a job that pays.
I'm working, boys.
Oh.
It's like a little thing. It's like a little TikTok thing. You don't know about it.
Bro. I get it. I've seen it. I've seen it too. You sent me like 10 of them.
Wow, what a roller coaster.
Can
this
you
has
hear me
been.
this week?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Dude, I was so cool. I was on that mic last week, and I was like talking like this, and you hear me like,
Yeah, well, not only that, but
Yeah.
Brian, we've learned, has a radio voice.
He has the Batman voice.
Okay, what was that?
It wasn't Batman. It was just me announcing that he had Batman voice.
His voice is more like this. Hello, everybody, and welcome to
that's just
this
like it.
episode of the Rexin Around Show. But imagine if a handsome guy said it.
And a little deeper.
And a little deeper.
So you?
I'm very nasally. Wow, that's
that
the
was
nicest
nice. That was so nice.
Okay,
Welcome back, Taylor.
Just come in.
thing. A brand new Taylor.
Wait, now we gotta compliment Michael. Oh, jeez, I gotta keep up, man. Couldn't do jokes. I can't. Taylor's complimenting Michael before I am. What is happening?
Guys,
Okay.
I'm in a Hoth jacket. I don't know what's
Everything
happening
is
either.
backwards.
No, it's a construction jacket. It's okay.
Okay, quite a few things to cover real quick. We received a little bit of mail this week, and also
It's
guys.
tax season. That's why.
It's what season?
Tax season. It's also voting season. Unless you mean like
Bro,
mail
tax
for the
season
show.
is like 2 weeks. Or no, 2 months.
I already filed.
I mean, me too, but like...
My apartment, I just got a notification. My apartment complex is offering free cups of coffee
We can go.
this morning while supplies last.
Oh,
Should
man.
we go get coffee?
I'm
Yeah.
down for coffee, dude.
I think we need more energy.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We're gonna go.
So this first one is from our very
Oh,
good
he cut
friend.
out. We're done. Oh no, we're starting.
Something or Sacred Something by Kara.
Oh.
Yeah. So when Kimia came on, we received some really cool mail, and we let her go home with the Kylo Ren issue. So of
Not
course,
the thing we got. She already has Kylo Ren issues. It's the Kylo
That
Ren
was a good
books.
joke, dude.
Thank you. I didn't land it in the first intro, but
it's
I
okay.
got that one.
You got it.
We all have Kylo Ren issues.
The Kylo Ren magazine issue.
Yes.
So she also included vintage 1997 Valentine. I found it at a thrift store. It stands up.
That was a post-it note you're reading. You read that very fast. Can you read that slower for better understanding?
Vintage 1997 Valentine. I found at a thrift store. It stands up. Is it really isn't. And then she says, "Is 1997 really vintage now? Help! I'm old. Okay, bye." No, for real though. This is so cool. We love these. We literally look through these magazines at the office so often. We do want to do a full episode. We've just been so busy with actual work lately.
I would like to see the baby.
Okay.
Where's his back? Oh,
Thank you.
It's like a comic book. I love these things.
These are
I know
so
I said
cool.
like I didn't know.
Sacred Something by Kara, everyone.
Oh, did Greg hand me the one that I've already looked through? Yes,
I
you
haven't
did.
seen it.
Okay.
I haven't seen that one. I didn't know. There you go.
Okay, the next one comes to us from Christian.
This is like a newspaper.
I know what
love
this is.
these. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, look at this. Oh, there's a note. Oh, wow, this is beautiful. Okay, you guys.
Gotta read it.
Yes. Okay. Greetings from Batu East, aka Sunshiny, Florida,
Swampland. Sorry.
aka the Europe of America,
Oh.
the San Diego of the United States.
And just ship it back. Return to sender.
It was super cool to make this blank for you guys. I've been listening to your YouTube show while I work on my various orders. You guys are fantastic and remind us Star Wars fans to be goofy and have fun. A little bit about me. He said LIL. It's pretty cute.
Dude.
A little bit about me.
Little baby.
My name is Christian. I'm 25 and I'm a diehard Star Wars / Marvel fan.
Wanna
I
fight
grew up
about it?
watching the original trilogy on VHS as well as seeing all the prequels in theaters. It's super cool to create stuff for other fans.
Brag about it.
With my Etsy shop, CAG Custom Creations.
Oh, I've seen his name.
Yes, CAG Custom Creations that I started a few years ago. I make inspired storage display boxes as well as
I know what
hand-built
this
combat
is.
sabers. You shut up.
Okay, sorry. Sorry, Taylor.
I'd love to make more awesome stuff for you guys. Signed, now this is pod racing in all caps.
That's a weird name.
I mean, I don't think that's his actual name.
Oh.
Are you guys ready for this?
I am excited for this because I know what it is, and I'm excited to see the
Oh.
Yes, it is a
product.
Captain Rex inspired lightsaber box.
is
Wow.
Oh, it's a custom plaque.
Oh! All right, audio listeners, sorry for blowing your ears out. Hang
We're
on one
excited.
second. I want to get up and show
Yeah. It's the springs. You're good though. I don't
how
hear.
good I'm getting it.
Dang.
Yeah, I just want to get a little bit closer.
Me too, Michael. Come here.
Ooh, I like that it smells like paint.
I can't smell it, but I actually like it. That is so cool. King of Batu. That is cool, dude.
That's rad.
That's me, guys.
That's you.
Oh, look.
And you're wearing your
Although-
Batu King ring.
We'll have to like white out that is G at the end. The G, Rexing.
Oh, yeah.
We'll white it out. It's okay.
It's the proper version.
No, we don't do that. I'm just kidding.
I mean, maybe with the lightsaber box we do.
Yeah, okay, we can do
This is
that.
it. It's got like a really cool foam, and then it's got like a Star Wars
Oh, sweet.
style,
The like honeycomb.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I
honeycomb,
see it now.
that's it.
He gave it to me to smell, so I didn't get to see the details.
You close your eyes when you smell?
Gotta enjoy the moment. Remove one sense and increases the other. He's looking for more. He's looking for. Oh, there's no money in this gift.
Not even a gift card? Okay. Wow. All right,
is
you
so
guys.
cool,
So
dude.
follow him on Instagram, Facebook at CAG Custom Creations. That's
Oh, Instagram and Facebook.
CAG Custom Creations. And then his Etsy is etsy.com/shop/CAG Custom Creations.
That's
Same
really
across
cool.
all platforms.
Michael, what's with the
That's
Nerf
so
dart?
awesome.
I lost the capsule, and so I felt like a Nerf dart is a good replacement. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, even if I said no, it's yes now.
It's
There's
yes.
he's got little kill marks on it too.
he's
That's
got the
cool.
little tallies. Okay, I'm back. Now, we
Welcome
have a
back.
few more things to talk about.
Yes. Well, quite a few. Well, there's only you only brought one.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Perfect. You brought them all.
I did bring them up. Here, we can each grab one and unflurl it.
Unflurl it. I don't know what that means.
All right, so we received another package from an amazing listener.
Amazing.
I believe all the way from Australia.
I don't know.
Yes.
Please accept
think-
this gift of some of my Star Wars illustration prints as a thank you for all your continued hardcore and high-grade Star Wars podcasting content. You keep my fandom alive and strong, and I really appreciate what you guys do every week. Do what you will with these. I know the posters of this size can take up room, but I wanted to send you each a set. Thank you so much. And if you're interested in staying up to date with my work, please feel free to follow me on Instagram. I already do. And TikTok at Jordan Morpeth Art and on Twitter at Jordan Morpeth. That's JordanMorpeth Art. Thank you so much for all of the respectful and down-to-earth Star Wars content. Since when is it respectful? As a podcaster myself, I know it can be hard to cover all facets of our audience, and you boys really do it well. Much love from Dan Anda. I knew it.
Did he say that?
Much love from Dan Anda.
I was like, was that typical Michael?
No, he said it.
Okay. I
Well,
wasn't sure.
there went the respectful part of that.
No, it's, I think
P.S.
it's still in
Ray.
good taste. Oh, no.
I know you're a Raylo now, so if you'd like one of my Ray pins, just hit me up. You can see them on my Instagram. Same goes for Michael and Taylor. Stay weird. There it is.
There it is.
By Jordan Morpeth, the lemonade stand. Wow. Okay, so did you guys...
Wait, what does the lemonade stand have to do with
I don't
this?
know, but it said it, and I didn't want to leave it out in case it was important.
Okay.
Okay, so Greg, you have one with the child.
Michael, in my opinion, has one of the coolest
Yeah, I
ones.
know. So maybe go to Greg first.
This is not just the child. It has the Mandalorian
And the Mandalorian.
child.
And it's really like hyper stylized, which I cannot get enough
Yeah, I
of.
like the helmet style.
Oh, and then Taylor, you have that same Mandalorian. It's just blown up with a really cool thing that
And
says,
then-
introducing the man with no name. Wait, introducing the man with no name. He's going to trigger a whole new style in galactic adventure. This man is known by one name, the Mandalorian.
Ray Lavrov.
I love that you remember his name.
Din Djarin, but okay.
And then there's the child.
Just the child.
And then let me
This one's the coolest.
show
Go
you
to Michael.
this unbelievable
That's not Michael. Sorry.
piece of art. There it is. Dude, this one is nuts.
That's
Mando
dope.
20 M4 NDO 2019 model. It's like a robotic droid version of the
I
Mando,
love that.
which is cool because the Mando hates droids.
I see that. I
So
get that.
good.
Dude, thank you so much for these. These are getting framed and put up. And then
Heck yeah, they are.
I'm 100% saying right now, like, let's do a giveaway. I just know how we are with giveaways, and so we're gonna
Doing a
try.
giveaway is a great idea. Executing giveaways is the hardest idea.
There it is.
Yeah, we're terrible.
I'm
at
trying to get
executing.
us a fourth right now. That would help us with the logistics.
Greg.
Oh, what?
Are you offended? Are you as offended as I am about this?
No,
No.
but follow me on this. The
I hate
fourth.
shipping stuff, so I'm
That's
cool
what I'm
with the
saying.
fourth.
The fourth would do the shipping and the logistics and more of the
So
shooting
you want
and
an assistant?
technician.
Oh, that's a better word for it.
That's a much more exciting way to say you have an assistant.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Here comes this thing that I've been hyping up all morning. We're gonna get to some
Except
really
they wouldn't get
Well,
they
okay,
wouldn't
hold
get
on.
paid,
You have to
though.
hype it up to.
the audience.
You already
Yes.
hyped it up to us.
Yeah, you hyped
we
it
still
up.
don't know
Okay.
what it is though.
So, Valentine's Day was yesterday.
Guys, I forgot to put the timer on.
It's all right. Doesn't matter.
As long
Nothing
as you-
matters
as long as you
anymore.
hit record, that's cool.
Yeah, it's recording.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Nothing matters.
Isn't that the worst? That feeling. We have it a lot. Every week you're not here. I'm like halfway through. I'm like, I don't want to announce it, but I'm not sure if I'm recording. So it was Valentine's Day yesterday, and Janae is my wife. Loyal listeners of the podcast know her well at this point. She is as unpredictable as the wind. She is.
Yes.
I think a lot of the reason why I married her is because I don't fully understand how
So
how
she's a
her
science
brain
project, dude?
operates. And I'm like, no, it's very attractive to me trying to figure out like what her next move is.
Oh, okay.
And I'm never right.
Maybe
So,
one day.
You guys know how we went on a budget.
Hold on. We know that you had the conversation to go on a budget.
We tried to go on a budget.
How long
And
did
so like I was just keeping it pretty low prof for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
You know, just flowers, dinner, bought her a pair of RSX shoes.
Oh,
We like
low
shoes.
pro, dude.
Yeah, okay, but it's not a big it's
I get you. In your lifestyle, it's not a big expense. I get you.
so there's this wrapped little package on the counter when I get home, and I am like, oh, I didn't know that we were doing this. I open it up.
Dude, let me tell you, first of all, it's a trap whenever they say, let's do something small. I've learned that.
Yeah.
It's a trap.
Yeah, of
Never
course it
believe
is.
her.
I mean, of course. And I think I knew it, but I was too busy at work to not.
Yeah.
You
You're
know?
just like, maybe she'll actually meet it.
Yeah.
And we'll get lucky. And then it's just like, I was wrong.
Work's been crazy. Taylor knows it well. Greg has a job.
So, yeah, mine's crazy too. But no.
Christine works here, and it's been nonstop. Like, so I didn't even get a chance. You guys, I would say take 500 guesses to guess what's in this bag. You will never guess. Not in a million years. But I have
Haribo gummy bears.
Nope.
Blue box.
So it's a blue box.
Yes, I win.
And I open it. I'm like, this is an interesting blue box. And then I see
purse.
And then I see the top of the box.
It's a
no way.
Hey, bro.
Anybody want to read this for the audio listeners?
Swarovski. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Swarovski.
Hey, she got access to that bank account, dude.
Bro,
And
this was before we combined our bank accounts.
Oh my god.
It came out of her money.
She's
she's got plenty of money.
She's like, yeah, she was like, it's cool. Mine's gonna be replenished very soon.
So I open this box. It's this blue. It's I don't know, 4x6. I don't
Okay.
know.
Maybe 6x6.
Probably 6x6 by 4.
There
4
we
deep.
go. Yeah.
And I couldn't figure out what it could be.
That's foam.
Not in a million years. I was like, what could she have gotten me?
Okay.
I just don't know how to reveal this.
I would open it
Okay.
and then show it.
Perfect. So I open it and I pull the foam off the top, like so.
Very confused because you are. Hold on. Let me tell you, everybody.
Yes.
You're very difficult. I don't buy you gifts. You know
can't
why?
buy me
because
gifts.
you hate everything.
It's not
And
that I hate
everything
everything.
you like, you buy yourself. So it's like, do I buy on the same thing and just saying, listen, it's a thought that counts.
I like
just
weird
get it
gifts
gross.
that don't make any sense.
Yes. So I just gift myself every week and then show up on Saturday.
I like weird gifts that don't make any sense, and Janae is starting to figure that out.
Remember? Let me tell you the fun story with Mike. One of the first gifts Janae bought you was when you moved into your apartment, and she tried buying you things as a housewarming gift. You hated it.
She bought me like plates and cups, and I said, "Send them back."
It was so thoughtful, and he opened it, and he's like, "Oh, thank you." And she's just like, "You hate it," and I'm sitting there like, "What do I do?"
It's not that I hate it; it's that I don't need it or want it.
or like
it.
I will tell you something. Fun fact about me: medically, as shared with me by my mom when I was a little bit younger, I am on, believe it or not, this might be hard for you guys to comprehend. I am on the spectrum. Greg chuckled and he's like, I can't, because Greg knows. You guys both know that
Yeah.
I'm very like particular. Example: we were at Disney last week on Saturday, and 2 people that I weren't planning on showing up showed up. And for the reason why, and it shouldn't have mattered. It shouldn't have mattered. It just
and
made
I know
the
it
table
did,
bigger.
And I had to like reassure Michael, it's okay. Michael, it's okay.
When something is
It's
not
okay.
the way I planned it in my head and the way I've been envisioning it, it's really tough for me to kind of get past. Luckily, I'm aware enough to know that about myself, and I can kind of work through it.
He looks at me after being frustrated for 5 minutes over 2 additional people that didn't even talk to him because they were like somebody else's friend. It was Christine's friend. It was her friend.
Sure. And
He
I
just looks
wasn't
at me, he
mad
goes,
that they were there.
Yeah.
I just didn't know that they were going to be
You were
there.
annoyed of the change.
It made the table go from a circle, and then we had to put 2 together, and it became like an oval.
Christine didn't tell anybody that her friends were coming. So we show up where we were going to meet. for
And I got the
dinner.
reservation, so I say 7.
We show up to where we're going to go. And it's like, oh, I know those 2 people. Oh, and Christine's like, can we add 2 people? I'm like, Christine, we have a table for 7. She's like, it's fine. I'm like,
7 friends that all knew each other,
Yes.
and now there was 2 that didn't. So it's whatever. It's
it was-
fine. It doesn't matter.
I was like, Christine, we're with Michael. It's not fine.
Yeah, and to a degree, like, sure, let me know. Let me know.
Yeah.
But that's me. That's me in a nutshell. Is like, I have to be very mindful that I'm that way, because otherwise I just get.
You close up.
I mean, I'm like, I want to do it or I don't want to do it, and you can go do it yourself. I'm not interested. So, buying presents for me is difficult.
Yes.
I open the box and I see this, and I wish that there was a more
Oh, God.
elegant way to pull out my Swarovski crystal C3PO figure.
Not in a million years.
Not
would
in
I
a
have
million
guessed that.
years, dude. Would anybody? I got to get close to the camera again. Is that cool?
Yeah, I mean,
The camera has to see this.
I hope it doesn't focus on trash, dude. Hey, how much would that take at the pawn shop? Oh, it's perfectly focusing. Kind of.
No, it will.
Get your hand in there.
Yeah.
There it goes. Dude, I hate how shiny and
Pretty it is.
yeah.
What? I'm so scared of breaking this.
He's so scared of breaking. I'm not sure if they can hear you. Yeah, dude, like that's easy. You're fingertipping it right now, and I'm so scared for you. We just won't tell Janae. Actually, I might because it's C3PO and I'll laugh at it.
So
That screams you, though.
well, but here's where I'm terrified. For the rest of my life, I have to take care of this now.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
You set it on your desk and hope that nobody shoots
I
it
will
with their
not
Nerf gun.
set it on my desk here.
He's taking it home.
I have to take it home. And now when people say, Michael, what's the craziest or coolest Star Wars thing you have?
And leave it in the box.
It's probably my Swarovski crystal. And Janae, I was like, Janae,
Why? Where? Where did you get this idea?
I said, Janae, I'm so scared of breaking this. She goes, oh, well, they sell cases for them.
What?
I was like, so now I got to get a case.
Yeah.
I'm so like,
She should not have opened that can of worms.
then I'm going to have to.
And then it's like the case is going to have extra room. He's like, I don't like this extra. Now I got to buy 5 more.
Well, and that's the thing is there's an entire line of them. What am I going to do?
You're a collector, dude.
Oh no.
Yeah.
There goes his budgeting.
It's fun while it lasted.
Can we get it back in the box?
I'm scared, dude.
You're almost there.
Did you put it in one?
No, I put it in right. Anyways, I just had to show the podcast that. If you're an audio listener, check out our Instagram. I'm going to do probably a little video on that bit.
Can you do C-3PO and then we'll do like the pod racing where I throw it at the door and break it?
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, Janae. You're probably not watching this, but sorry.
Am flabbergasted. And that's like, I don't even know. It's like people who have Swarovski crystals are like flexing.
No,
It's
I
like you
feel
have
like
a-
diamonds are flexing.
You have like a swan that's sitting on the
okay.
entryway table or something, and they're like, "This is my
You
Swarovski."
should get one of the stands that has a light underneath it. And
I
just
know.
like,
You know I'm gonna have
Yes.
to. No, they make them.
That would be so dope.
They make them.
I know.
I got to unbutton this a little bit.
You were supposed to do that during the intro.
I didn't. I was crying.
Greg was laughing pretty hard. You guys, thank you so much for being a part of this podcast with me. It is my favorite part of the week.
You're talking to us or the...
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, who are you talking to? I was like, oh, we're closing. Okay. I was like,
It's just
wow.
Michael opened some presents, and then that's the episode.
I was like, that was pretty quick.
It was an IGTV episode. That's why.
No, I think that I just want to make sure that I state my appreciation for not only the two of you, but then for the audience as well that checks us out week after week, and they make memes for us,
Yes.
and they leave reviews on the podcast app. They've become some of our closest friends.
Yes.
And we meet them at the parks.
Yes.
And I am so sorry if you met me last Saturday.
Oh,
I am so incredibly sorry.
Listen, I'm not sorry because I was having a wonderful time.
Greg, you were trouble.
I was out of control.
Out of control.
Yeah.
So without getting into it too much, if you did meet us at the parks last Saturday,
We're so sorry.
I'm so sorry. I realize that is, and look, we are fine. It was fine. Everything was fine.
Controlled chaos, dude.
Controlled chaos is a great way of saying it. Did we get in trouble? No. Did we ruin anybody's trip? No. Did Greg swing a lightsaber at somebody's balloon hat? Maybe, Taylor.
I mean, I didn't swing aggressively. It was like, oh, look.
I'm not trying to put you on blast either.
Okay, no, it's cool. It happened. I watched it.
It happened.
I didn't watch it in the moment. I watched it later because somebody was like, "Oh, look what Greg's saying." I'm like, and I cringed after, dude.
Yeah. So, we did meet a lot of podcast
We met some new
listeners as well as
people.
TikTok people. And I just, without saying too much, I'm just going to say that I want to be extra careful moving forward. Just because a lot of you go to the parks and it's you don't live in California, you don't live 15 minutes away. It's kind of a big event. And now we got a lot of feedback from everybody that joined us, and everybody had a wild and fun trip.
They're like, you guys were loud, but you were fun.
Yeah.
You weren't out of
Nobody
you weren't
was
out of control.
upset. But what I'm saying is that for us, Disneyland is a Wednesday night.
Yes.
It's a Saturday evening. It's whenever we want it to be because we're lucky enough to live here. But for a lot of people, they have to travel across the country or across the world.
We met his name was Braden also. Braden.
Yeah, Braden. Where's
he
he
lives
from?
in Sacramento.
So that
He
wasn't
flew down here that
sure,
weekend. I
wasn't
guess.
too far. Could have picked a further place, Braden. But yeah, and I never want somebody's one interaction with us to be chaos. Like as much as that is a big part of our show,
We had
they
fun,
loved it.
dude.
It
We had
was
fun.
more to brand than I think a calm and peaceful night would have been. But then Taylor and I went 2 days later,
and it's calm.
and it was just like we were just vibing, dude. It was such a vibe.
I mean,
people,
bro, I was vibing.
yeah, the security guard told me you were. The atmosphere, and we met a lot of viewers again. And so it was cool. on both times, but it just being in a place where I can really give people time and the attention that I think they deserve by saying hello to us. We always want to do that.
Yeah.
And so if we did meet and you didn't hit us up afterwards or you didn't stick with us for the rest of the night, feel free to cruise by again. And you're more than welcome to say hello to the better version of us.
Some people are so confused. If you haven't put it together yet, you're not gonna get it.
Yeah, it's fine. We're going to move on. Thank you to everybody who sent us gifts and everybody who has reviewed the podcast. We're pushing 200.
Yes.
We might hit
Somebody
200.
asked how to do reviews. They're like, how do I contribute reviews? They asked on Instagram. It's the podcast app. Like
on Apple. For Apple products.
For Apple.
So you got to have an Apple account.
No, you don't.
You don't?
No, it's on the podcast app. I think is all platforms.
I have no idea.
It's called Apple Podcast.
Somebody did ask about Android. There's an Android app, like a Google podcast.
It's on Google Podcasts as well.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about
There's your
reviews
information.
there.
I have no idea about reviews for that.
Anyways, what are we talking about today? Now that we're 30 minutes in. Michael, we're over here. Michael.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Janae's on my Amazon account.
Oh no.
Let me tell you what just got delivered to my house.
Oh no.
Do I want to know what just got
Let me
delivered
tell
to
you
your
what
house?
just got
Was
delivered
it a
to my house.
Swarovski case?
C Team Foldable Mini Square New Pink and White Theme 100% natural linen and cotton fabric storage bins, storage baskets, organizers for shelves and desks. Set of 4.
They say live, love, laugh on the side.
One has pink stars, the other one has pink trees, one has pink dots, and the other one has like little pink plus signs.
Yikes, dude.
You know, she's a keeper. She did buy me a Swarovski crystal C3PO, so.
Well, I wouldn't call that a keeper.
Greg would have thrown it on the ground, shattered it.
Is there a gift receipt, please?
It's probably the most important part of my collection, literally, and that's maybe why I'm so nervous about it, because I don't own anything this precious. And I say precious because it's like a precious stone.
Precious moment. That was a different brand.
It was.
That's Hallmark,
I
I think.
Hey, so we've got
know.
the Clone Wars coming out next week. Taylor, you're not necessarily a Clone Wars fan. Some would say that you.
I don't say he's not a fan. I think he just hasn't watched it, so he's not a fan, but he's also not.
Hold on, let me think of how that would be. Taylor, you're me.
Okay.
With everything but Star Wars.
With pots and pans.
No, Taylor,
Okay.
I can't tell you how much I hate sushi. I hate it.
Really?
It's pointless. It's stupid. It shouldn't exist.
I had sushi last night.
Oh man, I had sushi yesterday at the office.
I think it is so dumb.
Okay.
Why would I waste my time on sushi? I'll cook my food.
I mean, you
Hey!
don't cook either, so
It's true. I'll buy my food cooked.
This is a flawed thing.
No, it's
okay.
not flawed.
it's a pretty flawed
Well,
statement.
you know what?
Taylor,
though, to be fair,
sushi
I
is your
know
Clone
where-
Wars.
Yeah,
Clone Wars
I know where
is your
this is going.
sushi.
I mean, I get the analogy.
You just don't know what a world you're missing.
Yeah.
And I will say, you can say that to me all day long about sushi. I'm not going to eat it.
You could say that to me about Clone Wars. I'm not gonna watch it.
But
true.
if we had a sushi podcast, I would let you talk about sushi.
So what he's saying is, Taylor, shut up.
Let us talk about the
This
Clone
is going to
Wars.
be our episode.
That's fine. I won't be talking. I think I've
no.
talked more today than I've talked in a lot of episodes.
In the last 2 weeks, for sure.
That's a joke because it wasn't here. If you guys didn't get that.
Which, by the way, Ash and Brian were on last week, and
Gems.
wow,
You know what? They were like, "Hey, we're gonna go to Disneyland after. Maybe we'll see you guys there." I'm so glad they didn't go.
we would have ruined that friendship.
We preached so much about how to act in Disneyland, and then we were just like, we had fun.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyways,
Dude, I gotta say, like, salt of the earth.
I don't know what that means, but I'm
Good
in
people.
case people don't know what that means. It's a positive statement
Yeah, Greg.
because I was like,
I think a lot of people know.
salt of the. When I think salt,
Some
I'm
people
like,
think it's negative.
there's that guy
don't
on what's it called? What's that planet in The
Crate.
Last Jedi? Crate. He's like salt.
that was the
And he made that
fanboys,
face.
but he was making a reference about the fanboys who were salty about everything.
Yeah, see, salt like snake. And yeah, these
They
days it's like
are
a
the
negative.
greatest people.
There you go. Thank
And
you.
I was very concerned. I voiced my opinion. I said I was very concerned about having some bounders on because I have had very negative interactions with bounders.
They were amazing. They were
I
so
think
nice.
we all have sort of had these somewhat negative thoughts about people who
There's some people
who try to control interactions in the park. It just it made me feel like, are you saying that you're more important than the park as a whole? But they said, no, it's not a matter of being more important. It's a matter of like allowing yourself to have the best experience.
Yes.
And when we heard about some of their cast member interactions, I was like, oh, so the cast members are kind of like into it as much as they're into anything, as much as they're into us. You know, it's like, I'm sure that there's people that are annoyed with us as well. And I'm not talking about last week. I'm just saying in general. And then there's people that really enjoy interacting with us. The troopers, for an example, dude, they see us and they just will straight towards us. And we've been told by multiple cast members that it's because they know that we're going to give them good interactions. And so the Bounders are the same sorts of people, for the most part.
Some of them.
In the same way that some of us, like
Yes.
our types of people, are not good representations. Some of their types of people are not good representations. I've learned a lot. I'm going to bound. I'm down to bound for a video with them.
Okay.
I won't do it on my own. I mean, I did last week when I bought this. I guess I was bounding.
Technically, yeah.
Half.
Half bound.
It's a half.
Yeah.
I saw my backwards hat. I basically look like this.
Hey, we talking about Clone Wars?
Yeah, let's talk about
I don't
Clone
know
Wars.
where- I don't know
So,
who- what
Taylor,
Hello, yes. Hi.
clones are from Camino.
I know that.
So
Thanks.
the first arc coming out is Bad Batch. Yes.
I don't know.
Well, they released a teaser about it this week.
I think they're just trying to hype it up, which is great. I'm all for
I
it.
think the first arc is Bad Batch.
It might be
I think it is.
because I think Siege of Mandalore is going to be at the end.
Yeah, so I think it's Bad Batch.
Which
So
is
Taylor,
dope.
Bad Batch is about a group of clones. And what if, okay, so on Disney Plus, there's this thing called 7 Essential Clone Wars episodes.
Is it really?
Yeah,
When did that come out?
last week.
Oh, okay.
So you can watch 7 episodes and know everything that's going on.
That's actually
That's doable, dude.
because they're 22-minute episodes.
It's just
So
like watching a bad movie if you hate it. 7
I would recommend
Essential.
it. If that's 7 episodes, that'll catch you up real quick because instead of watching 6
Because
seasons.
we're
Can
gonna
I
have to-
just watch the last one and then be caught up?
No,
like, is
'cause
that how it works?
It
it's
goes in a
weird.
weird direction.
It's weird because the last episode they call it the lost episodes because it's like things that were just they kind of wrapped it up with no real direction, but also a direction.
Then can I watch like the second to last episode and then that kind
That
of puts
actually
me
because
in
that's
the-
when Darth Maul is. So that's actually a good season to watch.
What if you watched the 7 essential episodes of the Clone Wars?
Because 7 compared to 22.
Oh,
you
these are
choose
the
to-
Disney Build-A-Droids.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's why I was like, why are their legs so fragile? They're the Build-A-Droids.
What
There's
just
the new
happened?
pods from the Rise of the
Oh.
Resistance ride. Dude, what a way to just... So I bought this new pod from Rise of the Resistance. And
What is happening? What just?
so anybody who's been on Ride of the Resistance knows that this is your like little
Rise
escape.
of the Resistance.
It's the Ride of the Resistance.
Greg, have you been on this ride?
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
So-
I was there opening weekend.
Mellifluous Millie is in the front seat. And Greg is in the back seat right now.
Thanks.
But there's that little R5 droid
Just along for the ride, dude.
that sits in the very front, and that pod in the ride goes into the back of this. So I bought it, and
Can you make less noise?
yeah, I could. Something that's very neat that I didn't realize when I bought it is that it has lights and sounds, and it lights up inside, and it lights up on the back. So, I mean, if you're interested in a $60 pod, you could buy this. That's my review of Disney's Ride of the Resistance.
So the Clone Wars, you have 7 episodes is better than watching last season because last season is like 22 episodes. So if seven episodes wraps up everything for you, so
Is
you
there
can
just
watch
7
it.
episodes of the last season?
I
No.
don't think so.
7 episodes are the essentials.
Like the whole thing?
All 200 and some odd episodes. 7 are essential.
7's not bad, dude.
I mean, 7 still sounds like a lot.
I think it's what it's doing. It's just gonna wrap up. It's gonna get you caught up for the
Here's what you
relevant
do.
information to the new season.
You watch one episode, and then you're like, oh, this is cool. I'm vibing. And you watch another one, and then you watch another one, and then you're good, dude.
But see, here's where the problem starts. Is like, I've seen some of the episodes.
Well, they're not all great.
No, maybe you haven't seen the essential ones.
The 7 essential ones.
I'm trying to find.
I think I
sorry, I
saw-
lied. It's 20 essential episodes.
Oh,
that's a
okay,
lot.
okay,
Dude,
well-
you ruined
Okay,
the
I'll pick
show.
7.
I mean, I wasn't even committed to 7
I'll pick
yet.
5. I'll show you one of them.
There we go.
On work hours, so you're getting paid for it.
Getting paid doesn't change it.
So we saw that new trailer, and it was a Bad Batch trailer.
Yeah.
Let me tell you a little bit about Bad Batch. Taylor, they're a group of genetic mutants.
They're not really genetic mutants. They're just defective. Dude, you can't say like they were enhanced. They even says it in the he's so mad because I'm already correcting him.
No,
Don't mess with me, bro.
You're just trash.
This is the Clone Wars. You can't say they're not genetically mutated in a way that it was purposeful.
Hey,
so is it like the Suicide Squad?
No. A genetic mutation is something that changes your DNA. Theirs is very much changed. It's a mutation. I didn't say they're the X-Men, you idiot.
They're defective, dude. But
they are defective.
It even says it's just desirable defective.
What are they called again?
Bad Batch. They're clones.
You said it at the same time. I was like,
They're clones. They're called They call themselves the Bad Batch because
they're the Bad Batch.
It's very Magnificent Seven, Hateful Eight kind of movie where it's like a group of people brought together. So one's like a sniper, one's a grunt, one's like a tech guy. So they all have like really cool. They look different too. It's very Western, and so they're like a special forces unit of clones.
I don't see any. Okay. Dude, I don't see the Western. What Western are you talking about? I am. Dude, you're describing this in such a weird way.
Greg, you're gonna feel like an
what
idiot
Western?
when
I mean,
people are like, "Oh yeah, it is. It's based off of like the Magnificent Seven."
I mean, to be fair, like all Star Wars movies are based off Western.
No, I get that, but it's just like it's a group of people. I get it. A group of Magnificent Seven people. I know what you mean. It's just they're clones.
Have you seen Magnificent Seven?
Yeah.
I said that weird, but I don't know.
It was just a weird comparison. I'm sorry. Michael hated me because I'm like arguing with him, but then he tells me, he's like, hey, you don't have to agree with everything. And I'm not agreeing. And he's just like, I hate you so much. Look at him.
Oh, I was looking at him.
He's trying to prove me wrong that it's Western.
I mean,
we could keep going, Michael.
From the description, I get it. Like I can
get
see
it.
the Western.
It's not
vibe.
Western. Like if you think Western, I'm thinking like Mandalorian, where it's like specifically themed to lean towards Western.
I mean, there's a Western movie called The Bad Batch. Well, it's not Western, but it's Western themed.
Oh, what was that? It's so bad.
All right, I'm gonna let the comments decide this one. I don't care. I'm gonna let the comments decide this one.
Your Nerf gun is
yeah, right. So they all have like specific skills and traits. So Captain Rex goes along with them on this mission.
So Captain Rex is a bad guy or a bad batch boy.
This is gonna be a really rough season to get through with Taylor.
Yeah.
Right?
You said, Taylor, we're going to talk about it. And then,
does he leave at the end of every episode when we do a Clone Wars recap?
Yes. Like, Taylor, you're free to go.
Goodbye, guys. I'm done with my shift.
I'm done with my shift. As if we get paid.
I'm trying to convey this in a way that's going to make Taylor want to watch it.
Here's the thing, and we've tried this before, and it didn't work. And we spent almost an hour trying to explain things to Taylor. And
I know.
It's not that.
It's like sushi. I get it.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, was the last time you tried to explain things to me a book?
No, it was
that was terrible.
Clone Wars trailer release. Remember how abysmal that was?
I don't, actually.
Here's the thing, Michael.
You blacked it
This is where we're going to have to leave Taylor behind.
I don't want to. I want him to come with us.
We have people watching and listening that know everything you're telling. They're going to tune out because it's like, whoa, you're describing to me Captain Rex. I don't need to listen to this.
Taylor, you don't have to explain everything to me. I can smile and nod.
That's what I'm getting at.
I know. I just wanted to include you.
I mean, I'm included. I'm here.
All right. All right, Greg, talk to me about Bad Batch.
So they're defective. Oh, not Western. They're not cowboys. I'm just kidding. I just wanted to
just keep moving, dude.
So they're defective clones. They have mutations, genetic mutations. They weren't specifically on purpose genetically mutated.
I didn't say.
I'm clarifying, dude. I'm clarifying.
Right, again, I'm gonna let the comments.
You
make
say
you look like
things
a
in a certain way.
You
it's
look
just
like a clown.
It's just like 99. 99 was not genetically mutated. He just was. He was born
didn't know we were at the circus.
Born
seeing a clown over here.
Oh, dude, there's no mirrors. How are you seeing yourself?
Funny. Bozo.
So you have like 99, who was probably the more known currently known
Mutated.
defective clone, he was just born like, yeah, he's born mutated. I'm furious.
I'm not because the mutations, Taylor, when you're making a tray of ice cubes, you put the same water in every tray. All the trays look the same, but there's always like that one ice cube that's really small and doesn't get all the water it deserves. That's what the clones are.
And then like one of them has like flaky stuff in it.
Yeah. And one, so that's what it is. But it's the same mold.
But if you pull out the ice tray and show it to somebody and you're like, I genetically mutated these. It sounds like you did it on purpose. It's just wording. Michael's just a big baby because he doesn't like that I'm just, oh my gosh. You threw a R2 head at me. I'm just glad you didn't crush the
I knew posters. I wouldn't crush the
and
posters.
Your crystals right there.
Yeah, I know. That's a rough one.
That's all I'm getting at. They weren't like, it wasn't on purpose. So it's definitely just mutated on accident. And I'm not sure what he's doing.
I knew their names at one time.
I don't, yeah.
Because they've released these episodes before, but they were unfinished. Because they didn't know if they were ever going to finish the episodes or finish the show. It got canceled. So Dave Filoni released the unfinished episodes. There's a couple
like
arcs.
Little bits and scenes of them. It's not like the full episode.
It's the full episode of the Bad Batch.
Oh, okay.
There's like 3 or 4 of them.
Okay.
This is all the storyboard drawings.
Yes.
I've watched this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's basically the same thing. It's just fully animated now. So a lot of people already know like where it's going. And
that's why people are so hyped about it because it's like, oh, we've been waiting for this for years. Now it's finally coming out.
So what we're getting into, Taylor, is episode 3. So this Clone Wars takes place during episode 3. Which is cool because we've seen the other side. So we've seen where Anakin is, and now we're going to see where Ahsoka and the clones are. And
so stoked.
I'm very excited for it.
They did, and there's people on Twitter who are like, "Oh, this doesn't make any sense. This isn't adding up to the timeline." And these are like people that get paid to talk about
and we
Star
ignore
Wars.
Them. It's okay. We ignore
them. And I'm
them.
like, "Hey, maybe you should get paid less."
It's okay. We ignore them
because they're like, "Oh, this timeline doesn't add up." It's like
everything adds up.
Yeah, everything adds up now. I don't know. That's just a broad statement we're saying. It's leading up to Revenge of the Sith, and part of it is in Revenge of the Sith. What does Mace Windu say? That's also in the Clone Wars.
This party's over.
No. He probably says that.
That sounds
too.
like Rael Avroth.
You don't do a good Mace voice. It's okay. He says there's
I have a feeling. Oh, it's Jedi Council.
Yes. It's in the trailer.
It's in the trailer.
I forgot it. But there's a part in the movie where they're all in like a meeting, like a council meeting, and Mace Windu says something. And in the trailer for the Clone Wars, he says the exact same thing in a meeting, but you're on a different perspective. And
so you're seeing some of the same scenes from the movie, but from other people's perspective.
So it's kind of cool because we're getting
dope.
Pretty cool. Also, Caleb Dune is in it. In that same scene, I'm gonna explain it. Caleb Dune is with Adi Gallia. Adi Gallia, right? That's who?
I think so. Yeah.
I'm gonna feel like it's
okay.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is, but it's okay. It's not Luminara and Dula, is it?
No. It's his master.
I'm gonna feel like such an idiot. Sorry, everybody.
It's fine.
It's not Adi Gallia. He's with his master. And we see Kanan again in the show Rebels.
Caleb Dune is Kanan.
So Caleb Dune becomes Kanan Jarrus, who is in the show Rebels and is in episode 9 of Star Wars. His voice is one of the main voices. He speaks multiple times and it's the loudest one aside from Anakin. Freddie Prinze Jr. is who he's played by. So we're seeing we're getting the whole story on a lot of these characters. We're also going to see Order 66 happen, but from a perspective that actually matters. Yes. And I say that because in episode 3, Order 66 is like whatever, but it's Anakin's story. You don't really see the clones carrying it out outside of those brief moments. You obviously get that, but then it's just done. You don't see the clones' reactions to it. We don't see it leading up to those moments. It's just brief little blips where it's affecting the Jedi. We're seeing it from the clones' perspective now.
And Ahsoka.
That's something that's been really cool because we've seen Order 66 happen a couple times. There's been some clones who their chip in their brain would either malfunction or like become a tumor and cause them to try to kill the Jedi earlier. And so that already happened. And then Fives, one of the main clone characters, started to kind of piece this whole thing together and realize like, oh my gosh, there's a major conspiracy here. And then Fives was killed.
He tried to confront the
Kaminoans?
No, he did that. The one
He
that
got
knew
in
about
front
it,
of the Chancellor.
He
at
got
one
in front of
point.
the Chancellor Palpatine and like tried to tell him, and of course Palpatine knows about it. So they basically tried to call him insane and tried to have him like put down essentially, because all clones were disposable.
And Palpatine was like, "Why is this happening? This is not supposed to happen yet."
And so they killed him.
So they killed him.
Fives.
Anyways, really sad moment in the Clone Wars. But we're gonna see more of this. We know Kix also finds out, but then Kix is that other clone that I had.
I know who Kix is.
He's a medic. He also finds out, but then he gets put into cryostasis
Stasis,
or
yeah.
whatever, and he gets frozen by the Separatist droids. And then the Separatist droid ship crashes with him frozen in it, and he doesn't get rediscovered until the Force Awakens time by a pirate named Ithano. And Ithano then unfreezes Kix. Kix is like, I got to tell them real quick. As the minute he's unfrozen, he's like, I got to tell them the clones are going to kill the Jedi. There's this thing called Order 66. And they're like, yeah, they did that 50 years ago. And so imagine Kix is dismayed to wake up and all of his friends are dead. So like we're going to see those stories kind of tied together. So there's a lot that affects the rest of
Is
Star
Kix
Wars.
going to be included?
Yeah, Kix is in it. He's already in the trailer.
No, I mean like I wonder if that arc's going to be there. or that kind of
if
story.
it goes all the way up, it
I
should.
hope so. That'd be dope.
I think it will. So we're going to see the conclusion of all of these stories that we've been watching since 2008. 2005.
Mm-hmm.
2005? 2008.
Yeah.
2005 was the other version.
Revenge.
No.
Which one? Oh, that was 2003. Was the I forgot his name.
2003 was the
I forgot his name. It's a weird name.
Swarovski.
Close enough.
And then 2008 was the animated series. So we're finally packaging all these things up. What is it? 11 years later.
So what happened was
2003.
they tried another
2008.
animated show.
Oh, 2008.
It was okay. Wasn't popping, so they brought in Clone Wars characters and references. It got popular. Ended. Then they tried another animated show. It was okay. And
Talking
then,
about Rebels?
I'm talking maybe just indirectly, but yes.
Yeah. People get mad when you talk
I
negatively
know.
about
That's
Rebels.
why I'm not dropping name. I'm not talking negatively. I'm saying there's just
Rebels is not as popular as Clone Wars. That's just a fact.
yes, and it's not saying it's a bad show or your opinion is bad if
It's
you
not
like
even an
Rebels
opinion.
more.
It's just a fact.
It's just like Clone Wars is.
It's just like
Probably-
saying sushi isn't good. It's just a fact, dude.
I had sushi last night, although one of them wasn't good, but it's not all sushi.
Maybe cook your food before you eat it, crazy people. Are you insane?
The rice was cooked.
An insane person would eat raw fish.
And the same person would go to a gourmet burger place and order a gourmet burger plain.
Yeah, I enjoy the substance of what burger is. They don't call it a lettuce. They call it a burger. You idiot.
Some could argue that a burger includes lettuce.
A burger is a package. You're talking about beef.
Burger. No. Burger. I go get
Yeah,
a burger.
is a package. You're ordering beef.
You ever seen the package that says burger? It's a burger.
You might as well.
That's
call
called
it,
ground beef.
It's when ground beef
Dude.
is in a circular shape. It's a
No.
burger.
That's
I
called
can
a
buy
patty.
a tube of hamburger meat. And
Ah,
because it's ground beef.
Hamburger meat.
Hamburger.
Hamburger meat is not a
Hamburger.
hamburger. Okay. enough.
Hamburger. Hamburger.
I'm excited to see. You look at the trailer. I know I'm moving right on. If you look at the trailer, you see Ahsoka.
Hamburger. Hamburger meat. Hamburger meat. Hamburger is just the meat. Greg, I'm making Taylor laugh and I want to keep going because it's rare. I'm performing for just Taylor right now.
It's so stupid.
Sorry to the
It's
entire
so
podcast
funny.
audience that doesn't care.
Like, everybody's like, I don't care.
It's rare that I can get Taylor to react, so I'm kind of going for it. Greg's just bummed. What a cool episode this has been. So yeah, Ahsoka is also a Clone Wars character.
I knew that.
We're gonna get to see her get her lightsabers back. She's gonna go on a little adventure, probably.
Do you know what color they are?
Blue now.
White. She's a great Jedi.
Well, not till later. And also no. Almost slipped that one by me. There's no such thing as a gray Jedi.
No.
Doesn't
It's
exist.
fake news.
All you gray Jedi people out there,
Okay. I mean, I support this. It's just gonna.
they're just called not Jedi.
Yeah.
Not trying to offend you though. Thanks for listening.
I'm excited to see because if you look at one of the scenes from the show, you see Ahsoka like on a table, and you see a clone that's next to her, kind of like beaten. I wonder if that's Captain Rex, and she's protecting herself and Captain Rex.
Are you talking about the one where she's holding? Oh no, you see that is Captain Rex.
Is it okay?
Yeah, the one that's on the ground.
Still, I saw. Yeah, the still saw was like it was kind of faded, so I couldn't really tell.
You could watch the trailer. It's 100% Captain Rex. But there's another scene where she's holding a clone, and it's the new commander that has the Cody visor.
Yeah,
but it's painted in her colors, which dope.
That is the coolest looking helmet.
It's the coolest looking helmet. So all the clones under her battalion painted their helmets to look like her face.
I saw that.
And then they tried to kill her. So I assume that this is the clone that tries to kill her, and she like kills him back.
Yeah.
And then there's maybe like a moment of realization or clarity that's like, what have I done? And she's like, what's happening? That's my headcanon right now.
Okay.
That's
excited.
what I think is happening.
I'm excited to see that side of. I'm also excited to see what happens with Mandalore.
I'm just confused because you said he tries to kill her,
and she killed him,
and then
back.
she killed him back.
Yeah, I heard that.
I was just a little confused. Where like if he's already dead, then how is he wearing a helmet?
She's dead.
Wait, she's dead?
Like, JK.
No.
No.
I think it's that moment. You know when like they try to kill Yoda and he slices off their heads because he has foresight.
Order
yeah,
66.
But
this isn't
the
Rex.
guy's alive or he's dead.
The clone is not Rex. A clone commander, a different
right.
one,
yeah,
goes up and probably tries to kill her.
Right.
And she's like, nope. And she probably puts his lightsaber through some part of his body.
Oh, he's still alive.
And then he's on the ground.
He didn't get dead.
On the ground dying.
Got it.
And she goes and she grabs his hand.
I'm here. We're here.
That's what I think's happening.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to see a lot of emotion because these clones have been best
There's going
friends.
to be a lot of confusion
with the Jedi for the last 5 years of the war. And we're going to see a side that we didn't get to see because in episode 3, it was just like Cody, who had been on endless adventures with Obi-Wan.
He's just like, okay.
Okay, yeah, execute Order 66. Okay.
Yeah.
Literally fires a cannon at him. No second thought.
Just like, hey, that guy right there.
There was not even a moment where you see his helmet go,
like, wait a minute.
execute it. No, it was just like, okay.
I remember that.
Yeah. And so now we're going to see maybe like after that happens, there's like ramifications, maybe that they all have mental breakdowns, or maybe they don't.
A lot of them. I mean,
maybe they don't though.
Because Commander Wolf didn't originally remove his chip. Rex helped him remove his chip.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're going to go and dive into that.
There's a whole squad of clones that remove their chips, and we're going to learn a lot about those clones.
Yeah.
Isn't that what all the clones that you guys are?
No. I am.
Captain Rex did. I was a clone, like I was Boost, which was a clone under Commander Wolf. So we had the same like Wolf logo, but I was like a grunt in that unit.
No, not that one. Your red one. No, wait.
Shock Trooper. Shock Trooper definitely executed Order 66.
Guys. Those are the baddest of the clones.
You know me.
Yeah.
You know me. I don't know. I just stuck with it.
There's gonna be a lot. We're gonna go on a journey. We're going to really. I also just remembered I wanted to read a podcast review.
I am excited to see Ahsoka just like slice some Death Watch heads off. There's that clip Michael's on his podcast. I'm talking to Taylor now. There's a part. It's just like a lot of people don't realize is that Clone Wars got brutal towards the end. Like it became an adult show. There's a season 5 with Darth Maul. It's dark, dude.
It's very dark.
It's dark.
Heads are getting lopped off left and right. That's
an
essential episode.
I told my mom, I was like, when my nephews were younger, I'm like, they can't watch past season 4 because season 5 gets pretty dark. And they were like, granted, they were like 8 at the time, 8 to 12. So I'm like, they can't watch this. Now I'm like, you guys are old, whatever, deal with it.
It gets really, really dark. The Rexin Around Show has nothing but great vibes 24/7. Keep up the great work. Taylor is the kicker of the podcast if they were a football team.
I don't understand football references that well, so like I get that I'm only there very rarely, but I'm not sure what that means. I think
that's such a funny way because so the kickers of the football teams, they get the rep of like getting to hang out and not have to run and not have to work out with the team, and they just show up and they kick the ball and they score 3 points here and there, and it's like you got to have a kicker. You have to because they get you out of trouble. But also, like, they don't have to exercise. They don't have to go to, like, weight training.
If they don't show up to practice, it's not a big deal.
Nobody cares.
As long as they show up game day and execute their 30 seconds of importance.
The kickers show up and they're like, what's up, everybody? Boom. Peace.
And when they do something like something outside of their realm, it's like, oh my gosh, and then they get hyped up. That's up with you.
Dude, sometimes like they kick the ball and the guy catches it and he beats the rest of the team and the only one able to save it is the kicker, and occasionally the kicker does. He dives at the feet of the guy running and he trips him up.
So that's your goal.
Dive at people's feet?
Yes.
All right, I'm in a rebel jacket now.
It's a pretty funny and now there's a million other really nice ones. Honestly, it's crazy how many 5 stars we get. We've gotten like 1 4-star. Also 1 star.
Did they sign it? Did they
no, of course they didn't. Cowards.
4-star. Oh, sorry.
If you are going to 1-star us, give us a funny review.
Yeah,
but
dude.
I'm not encouraging that.
No, yeah, don't do that. Yeah. No, don't do that. Yeah, dude, give us that. No, wait.
Yeah, don't lower our ratings.
No, we need those 5 stars. That's how more people find us.
I think the people that don't like us or that want to do that, they're on YouTube. They're leaving comments. It's okay.
Yep. Anyways, Clone Wars hype. We're hype.
I appreciate that I'm a kicker. I didn't know what that meant till today.
You're
but
welcome.
Sports, man.
I think you know sports more than you give yourself credit for.
Not football. Truly, I had no idea about
American football, not even worldwide football, which I also want to give us
even more confusing.
I think we're just kind of hanging out this episode. I want to give a special shout out to the one person in Kuwait who's been listening to us.
Yes.
Every episode.
We did
somebody in Kuwait.
That's awesome.
I assume it's a soldier. Either that or it's a bad guy.
Don't say it, dude.
Either way, thank you so much for watching.
Don't say soldier, dude. My military side is like, soldier is one specific group of the military, and there's the army.
Sorry, it's probably an army man.
That's not
it's
better.
Probably a military guy.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
man.
you. That's easy. That's just
He's a armed forces guy. How do you say?
I don't want to assume that he has arms, dude. What if he doesn't? He's a forces. He's a force. Thank you, force fighter.
Force fighter.
Got to be politically correct, dude.
What? So legged forces?
Taylor.
I feel like now we're going down a path that I cannot follow.
Regardless of how we feel.
Ran down the path.
That was a Star Wars reference.
I can't run if I don't have legs.
Oh my gosh!
Thank you so much to you in Kuwait specifically. There's a lot of people in Europe. Thank you also to you guys for listening through the bombardment that I unfurled as if it was 1942. You just kept listening. Thank you so much. Also, that was a European reference, you guys.
Were you referencing when you were being mean to them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was bombarding them.
There's a lot of people in Europe that listen.
And I'm super grateful for them, except Bespin Bricks. Everybody but Bespin Bricks. Thank you for listening. Bespin Bricks is like one of our closest European friends. Oh, they left the EU though, so they're not European anymore.
They sure are not.
He's English.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I do like that through all the analytics and all the app or all the stuff, you get to see like what the actual like official name of countries are.
Yeah.
Like Germany is not just Germany; it's like some special fancy like kingdom of Germany.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, that sounds so much cooler than United
I'm like,
States.
oh yeah, that's Europe, and you highlight over it, and it's like, I'm like,
yeah.
What country was that?
The sovereign kingdom of Swarovski. Anyways, I mean, I think that we're just excited for next week.
Yeah.
Next week, we're going to be talking about the clone. Wait,
I think we planned for
when
this.
Does it air?
Wasn't it Mondays? 21st. When is the 21st?
21st is a Thursday, I think.
It's a Friday, dude.
It's a Friday.
Okay. We're good then. We're golden.
Yeah, so we'll be able to talk about it.
I'll watch
Taylor,
it.
Taylor, if I invite you over, will you watch it?
So I had a slight realization.
He's not going to be on the podcast next week. Where are you?
I'm filming a documentary.
Bro.
I know.
It's all right. We can get a Clone Wars guest on.
Bro.
I'm so sorry.
When were you going to tell us?
Bro.
I mean, you signed the papers that I wasn't going to be at the office, so I assumed that.
So this has become the Michael and Greg show with guest appearances
with
by
guest
Taylor.
kicker Taylor.
Oh man,
just comes in every now and then.
I'm sorry, guys. It's been crazy.
It's fine. Make your money, dude.
Is this documentary paying?
Yeah.
then respect on me.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just got another text from my apartment complex. Sorry for the confusion.
We're all out of
Please stop
coffee.
by today between 10 and 12 to get your cup of coffee.
Well, bro, we got time. We are like
we got
right
an hour and a
there.
half, dude.
We can go get a cup of coffee. Anyways, this was just kind of a recentering, and then I thought we'd have Taylor on next week, but it's going to go right back into the
I'm
guests.
sorry, guys.
It's fine. We can have a guest.
I
can
think
have a Clone Wars
we
guest.
planned to talk more about Clone Wars this episode, and it became the usual episode of a Rexin Around show.
Which is fine. People like
I'm
that.
cool with it.
I appreciate all of our listeners. We don't have a name for them. We realized last week, Taylor, that Ash and Brian call their people the flight crew, which is brilliant.
We said we call ours loyal
subjects. And I was like, it's a joke, but then a lot of people were like, I'm a
of people.
loyal subject.
A lot of people here to serve the kingdom or something like that. I'm like, oh my, people ran with it,
Our
dude.
followers are they're the funniest, dude. The
Yes.
memes, everything is so funny.
Somebody made that meme on what was it, Green to the Grunge or something like that. He made a meme and he goes, "It's teacher," like a quote. It says, "Teacher, you can't hear photos," and then he goes, me, and it's us walking through the door.
Oh, 100%. I looked at that this morning.
Is this one?
Yeah. I looked at that this morning and I laughed out loud and then I got
LOL'd. You LOL'd. We're 2020. Dude,
No. Like I actually laughed out loud.
yeah,
Because when
LOL.
you say LOL,
LMAO.
I wasn't on the. No. I went the floor one.
Okay.
Which would.
LMFAO.
There we go. Not
That's a
that
band.
one. Yeah. Also that. No.
Sorry, keep
Well,
going.
either way, I was about to leave the house and my wife goes, "Hey,"
Brag about it.
she goes, "Did you see this? This is hilarious." I'm like, this is a great one.
I'm in there.
I was like, I like that one. I don't care that I'm in it. I just liked it.
Thank you, everybody, so much for watching this episode of the
where are we
Rexin
going?
Around
He's
show.
like, I'll let you guys get through this.
I had a blast. That intro, I'm instantly cutting it up for a bit because that's funny. That
Hey,
was some
Michael.
fun.
I don't know which hat is which at this point.
Oh, Greg, you freaking butt.
Is he the trash man?
I'm going to look in it. Thank you so You got to go back to Greg.
Oh, it was on him the whole time.
Thank you so much. Taylor! Your insurrection is at an end.
Taylor!
Long live the First Order.
Taylor, you must have been in a base getting a haircut when we invaded and destroyed your people. Half of your hair is cut and the other is still present.
There it is.
Taylor!
Thank you, guys. That's the joke Greg wanted to get out this whole time.
It only took an hour.
Thank you. Thank you for watching this episode of the Rexin Around Show. Until next time, this is Don't Cut It. Pod!
Taylor!
God, until next